Global energy storage shipments surged 83% to 303.4 gigawatt hours in the first half, pointing to robust growth for Tesla's Megapack operations. This is Tesla Shorts Time, episode 582. Global energy storage shipments reached 303.4 gigawatt hours in the first half of 2026. The figure represents an 83.45% increase over the prior year period. The surge underscores expanding utility and commercial demand for large-scale battery systems. Growth in this segment aligns with rising needs for grid-scale storage solutions. The reported volume covers shipments across multiple regions and suppliers. While energy storage scales, the charging network that supports Tesla vehicles faces its own economic limits. The Gorham Tesla charger is closing because of elevated electricity costs. The decision illustrates how local power pricing can limit supercharger site viability. No replacement timeline was provided in the report. High utility rates directly affect the site's ongoing operational feasibility. The closure highlights regional differences in energy economics for charging infrastructure. The same cost pressures that close chargers also shape how quickly Tesla can expand real-world FSD use on new vehicles like the Cybertruck. FSD on the Cybertruck is noticeably more conservative than the same software on a Model Y. Multiple instances required accelerator input since Wednesday. The difference suggests vehicle-specific tuning for the truck's mass and dynamics. The conservative behavior appears tied to the Cybertruck's size and weight profile. Owners have noted repeated needs for manual intervention during recent drives. While FSD tuning continues, owners are also pressing for faster overall vehicle production to meet demand. Demand for Tesla vehicles remains very high according to the poster. The account argues production must increase more rapidly to meet it. This reflects ongoing owner sentiment around supply constraints. The post emphasizes the gap between current output and market interest levels. Similar calls for acceleration appear in related community discussions. Scaling production matters, but so does proving long-term cost advantages once vehicles are on the road. A Colorado electrician reports saving $8,000 in fuel and maintenance costs every 20,000 miles with his Cybertruck. He still switches to a Cummins diesel for mountain towing jobs. The account highlights both operating savings and remaining limitations in heavy-duty scenarios. Daily use demonstrates clear cost reductions in standard conditions. Towing demands in mountainous terrain exceed current electric capabilities for this owner. Real-world owner experiences like this feed into broader questions about how analysts value Tesla's future businesses. An analyst highlighted Tesla's massive advantage ahead of any Optimus sales. The advantage stems from internal data and training capabilities already in place. The comment frames the robot as a potential future revenue stream. Training data sets accumulated through vehicle operations provide a foundation for the humanoid program. The analyst views this as a differentiator versus competitors entering the space. While Tesla builds future advantages, some analysts remain cautious on near-term financial forecasts. Elon Musk stated that both SpaceX and Tesla are positioned to exceed revenue forecasts. Historical performance shows mixed results against similar predictions. The article examines the track record of prior guidance. Past quarters reveal variability in meeting or surpassing stated targets. The analysis places recent statements in the context of earlier outcomes. That skepticism aligns with a recent neutral stock assessment. The analysis concludes Tesla stock remains a hold after reviewing current data. It focuses on valuation metrics rather than recent news flow. The piece argues fundamentals do not yet support a stronger rating. Data reviewed includes standard financial ratios and performance indicators. The recommendation stays neutral pending clearer shifts in underlying numbers. High electricity prices can close even established fast-charging sites, as seen with the Gorham supercharger. The underlying constraint is that charger economics depend on local power rates and utilization, not just hardware deployment. When rates rise faster than revenue per session, operators face a simple margin calculation that favors shutdown over continued operation. Site-level profitability becomes the decisive factor once fixed costs are sunk. Variable energy expenses directly determine whether a location clears its ongoing hurdle rate. Tesla's network expansion therefore carries an implicit geographic filter. Sites in high-cost power regions must achieve higher throughput or secure rate concessions to remain viable. This dynamic limits uniform national coverage and pushes investment toward corridors where electricity is cheaper or demand is denser. Before we go, the latest production and demand discussions may bring fresh updates on scaling timelines. That's your Tesla news for today. TSLA closed at $362.86, up $17.73, 5.1%. If you found this useful, a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify really helps new listeners find the show. You can also find us on X at Tesla Shorts Time. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. And before you go, this show is part of the NERA Network, a family of daily podcasts on tech, science, and markets. Each one a short, sharp briefing you can finish on the commute. If today earned its place in your feed, here's your next listen. Models and Agents, your daily briefing on AI models and agents. Find every show free at neranetwork.com. Want the written briefing with source links? Each show keeps a summaries page on neranetwork.com. Scannable, dated, and free. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.